Hi everyone, it's Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. I know I've been gone for, a long time, like a month and a half now or something like that. We just had like a really horrible month. I mean, anything that could happen did. All of us were sick and or injured at one time or another. And the pharmacist is like really sick and tired of seeing me. I think if he sees me one more time, he's just gonna look at me and go, "No, you're cut off. I'm not giving you anything else." And my daughter, she had the H flu, which is not like the regular flu that you get a shot for. So she had an ear infection. She was on antibiotics. My back went out on me for a couple days, which always happens at least once a year. I did actually make a video of things that I got, I think about a month ago. That was the weekend my back went out, but everything's been so crazy that I forgot I actually made the videos and put them on the computer. So I'll upload those soon. Then my son, Karma, kicked him in the butt because he was making fun of me because of my back, and then he yanked his back out doing something at school, playing around with his friends with frisbee. My husband's been sick for like a month, and it's just starting to go away, so it's been nuts. Then let's see what else. Oh, our oven broke, and of course they don't make that part anymore, so that's what we'll be doing on Black Friday weekend. And we're having a Boston Market Thanksgiving, so I have to go pick that up today. But as much as I really don't like the fact that we're buying pre-made Thanksgiving, it will be nice not to have to get up and cook everything, just because after this month I'm exhausted. And then we had that freaky snowstorm, which was crazy. I went out and got all these catalogs that day. I went to one estate sale and it was snowing and it didn't look that bad, and I spent about 45 minutes there, and in the time it took me to shop there, when I got out, the roads were horrible. It took me an hour to get home, and I was 5 minutes away. It's nuts. And I don't have four-wheel drive. I was just praying, please God, let me get home. Then we thought that we made it through the storm okay, because tons of people lost power for almost a week. We didn't lose power at all. The kids were out of school for days because of the power outages. There were trees down everywhere. It looked like tornadoes went through here. But we didn't really lose any trees. So my husband's like, "Oh, we got through it okay," until he went outside and realized that ice had fallen off one of the power lines from the house. It goes from the house to the street. Shattered the sunroof of my car. So we just could not win this month. And to top it all off, in the middle of all this, I got a really bad toothache. To the point where I thought my face might actually explode. I would have rather given birth to my two kids simultaneously again than go through the pain from that tooth. I mean, and I had both my kids with no medication, not even Tylenol. I would rather do that over again than go through the toothache. But I had to go on medication for that, and then I had to go last week and be put out, and I'm a big baby when it comes to the dentist, so I had to get that tooth pulled and just got the stitches out yesterday. So I am on the road to recovery, thankfully. So now that I've babbled on and on for minutes, let me show you a few things that I've gotten. Garage sales are over, so now it's pretty much estate sales, and I'm going to put the link to a website down below that I found. It's called estatesales.net, and when you subscribe to them, I think you put in your zip code, and they'll send you notices. I think it's at least 2 times a week, sometimes 3, of all the estate sales in your area, and some of them are as far as maybe 100 miles away. I mean, I get notices from upstate New York all the way down to South Philly, but I usually only go to the ones that are maybe 15-20 minutes from my house, or 15-20 miles from my house. But it's a really good resource, and usually they have pictures so you can see exactly what they're selling, so that you can figure out whether it's worthwhile or not. But the sale that I went to in the snowstorm, They had all this artwork and furniture and just amazing stuff that was way too much for me to afford. And obviously they were big into auctions, or someone worked for an auction company or something. They had hundreds of these catalogs. So I picked up 15 of them. I haven't sold any of them yet. They were only $1 a piece. And if nothing else, they're just a really good resource to learn from. There's cameo glass, there's wine. These are from all over the world. Christie's in Hong Kong. There's artwork, jewelry, this antiquities, all kinds of things from Greece and Rome, that kind of stuff. More wine, Audubon, prints, more furniture, ceramics, more glass. So you get the idea. But some of these can actually do pretty well, especially if you find ones that are associated with famous people like Marilyn Monroe, Princess Diana, stuff like that. So I had to move those. So if you guys ever find anything like that, and they're a decent price, they're probably worth picking up. Right now these are just sitting in my store waiting for the right buyer to come along. And then I went to a sale that's almost 2 weeks ago now. It was right across the street from me, right by the post office that I go to, and the prices were really good. So I got this little pewter mug. This is from Norway. It's not going to focus, but that was $1 or $2. Got some more playing cards with these Asian images on them. I think those were $1. Got this glass piece, and I know it's hard to see. It's a buck drinking from looks like a river, and I got it because, no, that's not going to focus. Anyway, this says Svent glass on it, and right here it says Costa, Sweden. That's mainly why I bought it, and he only charged me $1 for it. It has some chips in it, but with the way that this is designed, you really can't notice it. But anytime I find unique glass pieces like this, especially if they're so inexpensive, I pick them up. I found one at a garage sale, no, rummage sale once. Got it for 50 cents, I think, and someone paid, I think, almost $70 for it. So that was well worth the money. Then I just got this just because I thought it was interesting, and I still have to clean it up back here. But it's made out of paper, and it's a clock. Lord only knows how you tell time on it. I mean, I'm not the greatest at telling time to begin with, but that's just crazy. I can't find any information about that, but I just thought it was cool. Then I found this really cute little riding outfit for a doll, and it was, had the hanger and this plastic bag to protect it. This was $1, and it fits American Girl dolls, so that'll definitely sell at some point. It's up for auction right now. I got this felted bag, and it's by Rising Tide. They still sell bags today, and for any of you out there who know anything about the felting process, it's very time consuming. The guy charged me $1 for this, and I just kind of looked at him like, are you crazy? Do you know how much work went into making this? And I just took my kids to a holiday festival at this place, and they have all these little boutique shops and stuff. And we were looking around after they lit all the lights up, and I found some bags made by this company, and they wanted $60 for them. So I should definitely make a profit on that. And he charged me a couple bucks for this Tigger Wind Sculpts yard flag, brand new in the package. And then the other thing I got which I could probably make $50–$60 off of it, but I just fell in love with it, so I have to keep it. So I have a thing for boxes and trunks and all that kind of stuff. But it's an old Grumbacher art box. It had an oil paint set in here, and then up here, it's hard to see, but there's slots over here. And that's where you would store your canvases so that you could take this with you when you wanted to paint. And then this top part is hinged, and that flips up so that you can just put your canvas right here, set it here and paint. And then you can also slip your canvases in here and then close this up. But I checked these out on eBay, and they are selling for about $50–$60. But like I said, I like this too much. I only paid about $3 for it. So that's it from my crafty girls. I'm gonna come back and show you a few things that I got. And for all you eBay people, so excuse all the mess on my kitchen table, I'm gonna come back real quick and show you a couple of my recent sales. So thanks for watching, everyone. Have a really happy Thanksgiving, and I'll talk to you soon.